Today we are going to be expanding the level design on my game Touchball 3D. Name is subject to change because you can do that when you make your own game. Before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like watching games being developed. Last week I went through the first 20 levels of the game I created and submitted for the Buildbox Game Jam, and this week I am going to expand those levels because each level takes about 20 seconds, and I think a good hyper-casual game takes maybe, let's say, 30 seconds to a minute. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and maybe even make some levels. So let's get going. Oh, and that button. Yep. Make sure we are live. Looks good. Okay, cool. So here we go. Where's my water? Yo, tango mi agua. Okay, let's get going. So, level 1. The finish line is over here at -30. We're gonna move this over to like 100, move it all the way back there. And this is the defeated character object, which is this gray thing right here. Let's grab that, and we can probably just grab it, unlock it, and now we want to move it here. Now because the Z says it's at 100, we know that it will go all the way to the finish line, but let's just take a look. I like using this view. Oh, wait. View from the top down, and where's the finish line? There. So here we can see everything, and start. Wait, what's the finish? Oh, and we better put this over here too as 100. Maybe -120, -110. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, and actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do this to all the levels right now, just because I generally find that easier to do. When I make one change on one level, I'm going to make it to all the levels so that I don't forget to do it later. And I often find that many times when making a game, I'm kind of all over the place, and it's only after the first hour or so that I tend to get a little bit more focused. And here you can see I'm just copying and pasting -110 at the 0Z axis, like so. Because Buildbox is a, oh wait, negative, yeah. Because Buildbox is a no-code software, these kinds of things you do have to do manually, and it's not that big of a deal because it will only take me 2 minutes, and I would rather spend 2 minutes doing this than learning to code. No offense to people like my brother who are developers. This is easier for me. I think the guy who invented cut, copy, and paste recently passed away. IP. Hope that shit was not Corona related. Why am I being morbid? Okay, so let's unlock that. Grab the defeated character, and here I'm just gonna do something like that and delete. And as you can see, I'm deleting the ground and replacing it with a new ground. And I actually just realized, because these levels are substantially longer, here, what this invisible cube is actually how do I describe it, is where, or how do I select the, oh, right there it is where if the main character runs into this invisible wall, they die. So it's basically like a bounds, out of bounds. And I actually want to move this one up to Y50. Let's go ahead and, wait, let me do this on level 1. Move the top defeated wall to 50. And see if we can't bring this up. So the fact that I select, so when you select multiple items, over here, you can see that the X is 0 and the Z is 0. So that means that they all have the same coordinates. But the Y is different for at least one or two of these objects. So let me grab here, it's Y0, Y90, Y0. Oh wait, this is the rotation, but we don't need to mess with the rotation. We want to mess with the position. So this is at 20. Okay, here. 5, 40, negative 40, and negative 2.5. I'm going to actually move this to negative 4, because I've had scenarios in the game where if you move the character back, it will just destroy the character. So Y of 20. And you can probably move this to 25. All of them, maybe Y of 20. Looking good. It's a little difficult to tell, actually, where is defeat wall. So what I don't completely understand is that if I have here, and we'll select a cube, and this is just so I can visually see the wall, you can see how they overlap each other, and this one's really big. But when you go to here and you uncheck it, and then you get rid of the 3D model, there's gaps in here. So these gaps didn't exist with the 3D model, but they exist perspective, which makes me wonder if the ball can fly between those cracks, which would leave issues for the player down the line. I try to plan out all the different scenarios that players will go through so that they don't find themselves in a game where the ball is just falling from the ground and it's not going to hit anything and die. So always try to plan for that ahead of time. So let's go ahead and move this Z to 100. And let's move all these Z's to 100. And then we can move it. Oh, and let's grab that one as well and move it like that. And I'm a little curious. Oh, wait, this is rotated at a strange angle. So I noticed that this isn't rotated the way I thought it was. And I'll need to do something like that to get it. And we can probably put it at Y0. Y0 and Y negative 180 generally tend to be synonymous or used in the same places. This looks like it may not be big enough. in terms of I'm worried if a character can fall between the cracks here. And I guess I could test it out too. All right, let's do this. This over here. Oh, okay, maybe not. Okay, well, looks like it's doing fine there. And so here we just have a level. And what were we doing? Okay, so select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of these. And now we're going to put them in all the levels. You know what? Yo, what's up? Let's put me, I like my face down this corner. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 sides. And now we just go here, select these, and delete. Wait, we didn't delete that one either. And paste. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and select the lock on this and copy again. This is mainly so I don't accidentally touch or move or anything with these objects later. Delete. Boom. And now we are just doing the latest, greatest copy and paste. If you do not like copy and paste, then, nah, just kidding. Who doesn't like copy and paste? That's like the best thing ever. Oop, nope, do not delete that. And then after I'm done with all this, I'm gonna wanna save Buildbox 3.2.1. It has been crashing on me, not as much as the previous versions, but enough to catch my attention. Cool. So I wrote down on my Post-it notes, I've been big on Post-it notes lately, on goals to make the levels longer. I have some ideas, and one, two, three, four, five. So it's like, what was that one doing all the way up there? I like it when everything is grouped together. Just makes it easier to understand where everything is. Okay, cool. I'm almost done. 2 more. Okay. All right, level 1. So here, I had someone play this game who was not a gamer and was a mom, and maybe like a soccer mom, and I thought it was good that she even tried to play this game. And she was telling me that she had a lot of difficulty on the first level. And just to be clear, the first level is supposed to be like the easiest. Like you just go like this and like this and like this, and then there's a so I kind of want to I kind of want to make this level even easier. And I think a good way to do that is to grab these spawn cubes. Okay, and so right now they're set to 1.75 to 1.75 in size. So maybe let's just make them 3, make them big. So now that it's so big, you know, it's like pretty easy to just get to the, see, I've seen this before. I'm not sure why those are not colored. They should be. And it does look like some of them are bouncing into each other, which we don't want. So let's go ahead and grab all this. Let's see what we grabbed. We got the spawn cube, we got the move cube, the defeat. Well, oh, let's lock these up. Cool, it looks good. What is this one? You? I didn't grab you? Oh wait, we don't want that actually. And this movement over here. So if this is at z of -2, this one could be at z of, yeah, we can try 8. There. So that's a difference of 6. So we can try this one at, if that one was 8, this should be 14. That was 14. This should be 22. That was 22. This should be 30. Let's hope my quick Asian math is adding up. What was that, 30? So 38, I think. Yeah. Ooh, no, that can't be right. It was a difference of 6. What was it? -2. Yeah, it was a difference of 6, so 14. So this is 20 actually. -20. -26. -26, 32. And let's go ahead, grab that, and then copy. Get this angle, hit D for duplicate. Oh, I just realized, definitely want to save it now because I've made enough changes where I don't want to make them again. So I'm going to go to align view by Y. It should be noted everything you see in this view is flipped. Because if I were to copy A for copy to the left, it copies it to the right, and that is not what I want. So here, what was this one at? 32 plus 6 is 38. 44, 50, 56, let's make sure I'm recording. Cool. 56, 62, 62, 68. So as you can see, we still kind of got a little bit ways to go, not a problem. I'm going to grab these and we hit W to copy down. Cool, so what was this one? 68, 74. Now again, a lot of this you kind of have to do manually because, you know, this is a no-code software, but I would do this every day of the week if I had to. And sometimes I do, so I don't know if that's like the best example. Shit, what was the other one? 68, 86. Damn, my dyslexic. I hope not. Okay. Grab YouTube, delete, delete. Now let's give this a go and see how it feels. Make this big. Got plenty of space. That's a cube I made in Blender. Sorry, that's a triangle I made in Blender. And I'm having issues with the game UI, and I think that's because I'm like expanding. So let me just go here and take a look. Yeah, oh wait, no, that's the wrong. Where's the mind map? Okay, game over UI. here, hit this button to continue, restart, but it's not restarting when I die. Oh, it just did. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So there you can see, and there you can see that there's a delay when the if collide hits the floor. And there we go. Just trying to move along. The game is a lot more easier now. This should not be white, it should be blue. So probably have to go to my color manager later and see what's up. And then you can also see the ground is kind of like getting really weird and gray like that. That also should not be happening. Not sure why. Let me take a look at this. Oh, you know, I bet you that's it. I bet you it's clashing with this one. I bet this defeated character object is clashing with this gray defeated character object, causing them to kind of fight for color supremacy, causing a grayness to happen. So let's go and take this and let's make the length something 20, what, 20? Oh, nope, too long, not 5,000, 25. Put this at Z0. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look from the top just to see how things line up. So we can see the start right there, and then the finish right there. And then this thing is really long. It doesn't need to be that long. Start, finish. Okay, cool. And let's see how that looks. Oops. Again, a delay in the if collide. Some of the colors don't change exactly as quick as they should. Like these should not be white. Ah, crap. All right, let's time it because we want roughly, I think 45 seconds would be amazing. I was looking at my watch. Shit. Go. So I figure whatever time it takes me will be half the time. Shit, did I die? Okay, where that was 15 seconds. So 15 seconds would be 30 seconds, which is okay, but I died, so that's not good. So let's go ahead and move this endpoint further back, actually, if I died, maybe 150. So my thought is, maybe not 150, 135. The reason I think I died is because I collided with this defeat wall character on level 2, but let's check it again. I've even thought about adding the bounce platform because these current cubes that my character is on is not bounceable, or it just doesn't have bounce friction to it. Wait, that's 2 going in the right, but there's not one in the middle going the other direction. Oh, there it is. Oh, so these two are colliding. That's not supposed to happen. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but I bet you. Okay, here. So these have the X move to the negative. Cool, so that looks good. And let's go like that because we want the finish line in front of us. And then these X move positive. Okay, so they look to be set up properly. What's up, Renato? Yeah, this is live. I'm live. I'm gonna be trying to do live sessions. Right now, I'm thinking Wednesday, but could change. Live sessions are fun in that I have to verbalize everything I'm doing, but man, they take a lot longer because otherwise, when you're not talking, you just kind of I just go. When I talk, I tend to second guess myself a lot, but I find that having these live stream. Oh shit, my computer's at 20%. Damn, I need to. Oh man, I'm not. Okay, I thought I fixed this earlier. I've been having battery issues with my computer and literally had a new battery installed like 8 months ago. So, fuck. If this doesn't work, we will actually run out of power. But yeah, I've been taking my live streams and then editing them because I enjoy editing videos, and maybe this won't work because I'm using a lot of power. Shit. All right, let me disconnect. Shit, I'm at 19%. This was totally working like an hour ago. Disconnect this camera. Oh shit, no, I needed that. Disconnect this camera. Do something like this, and we need power. Fuck. If I can't get power, then I can't get. Computers plugged in. All right, we are going to go on technical difficulties. I'll be back. I'll be back hopefully. And we're back. Sweet. I was not picking my nose. Look. Oh shit. That battery power goes down. I'm just using too much power or something. Like I'm plugged in. Estimated a full 4 minutes until shit. So maybe this isn't gonna work. I mean, I could use it just for my computer. Maybe that number will go up. Come on, go to 15. 15. Power adapter until full. All right, one time. All right. 15, that's good. It's going up. It's going up. That means we have enough battery, hopefully. I'm gonna keep my eye on that because if that goes to 0, that's not good. So, okay, let's get back to it. Where were we? Oh, things were crisscrossing. Come on, 16%. Things were crisscrossing, but some of them looked like they were going in the wrong direction. So this is left, it's going to the right. And then another color coding isn't even working. So right now I'm just trying to like assess the situation. I've got a few issues. One of them being the color isn't working. I have a color manager here, and I am curious if I just set this. Let's just do one thing. Let's just do level 1 first, okay? Before I get like confused of a million things. Hit play. So when they spawn, these are blue. It looks like it's working, but the second I go into the world, things get kind of weird. Let's put on the debug. I don't think that's going to make a difference, but might as well. Now, it looks like one of the characters, if collides, is a square. I don't like that. This one. This one's to add a point. Oh, and the add a point is specifically set to haptic feedback. Basically, anytime the character touches anything, it adds 0 points, and causes a haptic feedback to occur. So I found that in the Buildbox forums, and I find it super useful. And obviously, you can't feel the haptic feedback while testing. Oh, maybe because this isn't long enough. This is set to change the colors of the characters it comes in contact with, or the objects it comes in contact with. And actually, let's go ahead and make it bigger too. And I bet you that's what was causing the colors not to be fully. Yeah, see, look, all the colors look great now. Except for, wait, I just saw one that wasn't. No, go back. I'm going to time it. Go. Again, shooting for like 30 seconds because I think that's a good subway stop. Oh, crap. See, so some of them are not setting up to be the color that they should be. Battery life looks to be good. This time it looks to be, oh, see, there we go. Why are you not green? And it's all of these, actually. Oh, I know exactly why, actually. And so what happens, this is great, good learning experience. Everything's a learning experience. What happens is the start. So this color manager exists here and only here. However, once you get a certain threshold, and that is determined here, your delete scene threshold, the start scene gets deleted. And if the start scene gets deleted, then this color manager gets deleted. So what we're going to do is just take this and make it a child of the camera. So the camera, which follows the character everywhere, will take care of this, hopefully. Let's find out. And timing let me kill myself, and let's time this to the finish line. Ready, set, go. Whoa, this one's moving fast. Go over here. Yeah, look, see, everything is working beautifully. And that took 25 seconds. It's not, I think because I'm amazing at this, that it goes quickly. Um, so yeah, that's good for level 1. Let's check out level 2. Oh, you know what? Save it because I made plenty of changes. Save. Save. Cool. Right now we have the level complete at -100. So let's go ahead and move this at -100 as well. And I think the end is at, yeah, let's move that at -40, -140, -130. So I think I'm just going to grab this and copy and paste it. I think that's the best way to do it. Go at this angle so that I can hit D for duplicate, grab the blue arrow, and let's do it like that. Whoa, whoa, I didn't grab everything. So I'm going to hit Command Z to undo everything I just did. And now I realize that these cubes have, it's one long cube and then it's got a cube at the end. And this is just so it looks better, because if this isn't here, watch. I just don't like the way that looks. So I created a new one and now it looks great. I'm a genius. So let's grab these, this, and this, and get to the right angle, and hit D for duplicate, and do that. Cool. So I'm not sure if I should have a gap here or not. Kind of don't want one. Let's do it like that. Like that, just perfect. Like this. And just to be clear, I am open for suggestions. So if you have any dope ideas on how to make the level even cooler, please do let me know. Nice. And one more. Oops, Control Z. So there I just hit one of the copy buttons, but because of my angle, it copied it below, and that is not what I want. Okay, cool, copy. No, I think I can just, let's try this. Let's see how this works. And, oh, I gotta, yo, what's up, Chicago? Do you earn anything with your games? Nah, man, I make zero money. I would not recommend trying to make money making games unless you've already previously made money making games. For me, it's more about making games and making videos, and then just trying to like grow my game development skills along with my video editing skills. I mean, I make some money, but it's not enough to, I mean, I guess maybe I can order like 10 pizzas a month, but it's not enough that, you know, yeah, I think that's a good answer. Okay, let's check out level 2. It's a good question, and I think, and I have known people to just like make a lot of money in games, but like all things, it takes practice. There we go. And to be clear, I think it's totally possible. Shit, I just died. I just don't. So look, if you notice that one of the platforms is not rotating, and now it is rotating. All right, let's give it a go. Oh, you know what? I wanted to add bouncing, yeah, like one of these things. Add some bounce platforms. And then just kind of like put these like this. And, you know, just making levels on the fly. That's how we do. And maybe one over here. Okay, let's save it and give it a go. Wait for it. Oh, shit, I should be timing myself too. Let me do it again and time myself. Why doesn't the continue button work? That's like making me mad. I think it's because I adjusted the size. No. Oh, it just sometimes works. What's up with that, yo? Whatever. Figure that out later. Okay, ready, set, go. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little lower. What are we at? -5. Put -10. And I think I'm gonna try to see if I can add one more. Take a closer look at it. Just like that. And then the finish, I mean, I don't like this, but maybe like this. Move it back a little bit. 103, 102. Save. Okay. Memi D earn like $10 so far. Yeah, man, making money in games. I mean, there's a lot of hype in terms of how you can just make a game and make a lot of money, and then you don't have to worry about money. So, but I think that's in any industry. Just look at like wannabe influencers, or I mean, I don't even think I'm just like out of touch of what people do, or like Shopify or drop shipping. These are common things. Ah, look at that battery power go up. Man, my computer sometimes, one time I totally poured water all over it, and then I don't want to relive that right now. But let's test this level. Yeah, making money in games is I think is a, like a journey. Okay, cool. Shit. See, now this is one thing I don't like is that my game is tough. Like if I have trouble, that means everybody will have trouble. Like that's and in hyper casual games, man, you want easy, man. You nobody like it's just here, let me grab here. I just realized what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go like this. So here I'm trying to make a little random element-ish in terms of where these other cubes are played because I think my game is, or this level 2 is difficult. And we're making hyper casual games here. Hyper casual games are supposed to be like so easy. I'm setting up all these things so when the character falls, that you can still be alive. You can hit one of these things and bounce right back up. Dude, haptic feed. I almost forgot about the haptic feedback. I'm not even looking at the right camera. Oh man, let me set up my camera because I'm like looking over here and you know, live stream. Yeah, Shopify. I mean, people do that. Like, it's. Do you want to save changes? Save. People do that. People like. I think at the end of the day, you can do anything. Like this is 2020, and there is no normal anymore. And like I'm lucky enough because I had like a career, a job where I made a little bit of money, so I can devote, I don't know, 5, 10 years of my life to just making games and videos, and hopefully, I'm not worried. I know like that I will find a way. So I think you can find a way in Shopify. You can find a way in dropship. You can find a way in whatever you want once you fully commit yourself, um, and you have space to do that. So in whatever capacity. So like even if you're just like working during the day and then saving, just spending your free time on anything. It doesn't even have to be making games. I just like, man, I play games all the time. Like you can just like check out my YouTube channels. I don't just play Buildbox games. I play all the games, man. Like I am about that game life. All right, let's see if we can get this like that. Okay, cool. That's looking good. So I don't like the fact that they're copied off of each other, but I mean, there's no random element. I don't like the fact that there's not a random element to it, but that's okay. Oh man, dude, you're young, dude. Like I have a decade in San Francisco, New York. I mean, technically, I think I'm supposed to be a director and have people below me and tell them how to manage. I just didn't care, man. Like I've seen like when I was 13, I was making websites, and this was 1994. So like the thing is just to find something you don't mind doing all the time, and you have decades to figure it out, dude. Like I'm jealous, but at the same time, I've done things I could have never imagined. All right, let's just grab these. But yeah, the biggest thing I would say, like just learn how to be good with money. You know, I it's funny because I have a twin brother, so love him to death, but not a lot of people have someone to compare their stuff to. And he he's doing great. He's got a good job in San Francisco doing what he loves, but you know, I we used to do a lot of things and spend a lot of money for no reason, and still kind of do, but learning to be good with your money allows you the flexibility in the future to just do what you would like. And that's why I got no like issues with corporate America, because I did that for like a decade. I had a job. I was a good employee. Everyone liked me, but at the end of the day, I do not. I just would rather do my own thing. And it's kind of awkward because like now I don't talk to as many people as I do, but or as I used to with the regular job, but that's okay, man, because I know so many people all over the world. Doesn't even bother me. Okay, cool. How does that look? Decent. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, quarantine is perfect. I mean, quarantine is great for game dev. It's also great for like, I have friends who tell me they're like, I'm bored, and totally understandable. Like, how can you, how can you not be bored? And I watch a lot of Netflix, a lot of Amazon, and at the end of the day, I would rather be making my own videos and getting better. And that's the cool thing because like whatever you do, whether editing videos, making games, it has a compound interest effect in that you just get better at it. You get better at making games. You get better. Like check out my first video on YouTube. Like it's 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 hard to watch personally, but whatever you do, you get better at it. The rareness I find is consistency because you're not going to do something you don't care about, and you shouldn't. So, if it takes you like it took me like 30 something years to figure out what I want, and you know, there's no animosity. You get to work. That's what you do. All right. So we hit these, and then you fall on that, and you can get back up. Ah, love it. You're like, no. Yeah, the level is still a little bit too difficult, but I think it's good for now. Yeah, game. Thanks, man. I appreciate. Good luck. Yeah, game jams are just fun, man. Okay, what do we got? Level 3. Okay, so we need to move this. Okay, so this one's gonna be interesting because we got to go all the way up. Where is the level complete is over here, and we need this over here. Level complete at negative 100. Nope. I wonder if I can just, okay, let me take this level complete, and we're gonna move them all the way back over here to 100. 100, yeah. Now, this is the object that causes all these things to move. So let's make it go like that. Cool. So now it encompasses the whole space. Does it go over here? Yes, it does. So I don't know if I should, and let me know what you guys think, if I should have it just keep going up or go up and then you go back down. I kind of like the progression of going up. So let's go ahead and select all of these. I'm going to lock the start and end in place. Level complete. We don't need that one. We don't need that. Okay, and let's kind of do this. Copy. You get really good at moving objects in 3-dimensional the more you do it. like that. Oh, down. And essentially, I'm just trying to get it here so I can replace. Yeah, that looks good. Let me grab. Why it's not? Let me grab it. Oh, hit this. No, was that not it? This one. Yeah. Let's keep that staircase going. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Looking good. Grab it. Delete. And I don't know how much further we can go. If we go too high, we're gonna hit that ceiling. Cool. Yeah. Okay. And so let me grab these. Let's grab that. And I'm just gonna kind of like move them here. Let's grab this, move it all the way up to the top. Something like that. And then grab these. And I don't need to delete these. I can just add them down here too. And let's go to the top view Y. And just kind of like make this X instead of 25, let's make it 50 to widen it. And then we can just put these all over the place or wherever. I think that looks good. Let's save it and test. Nice. Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. Make money by reselling stuff for higher prices. Get it, get it, get it. Okay. Okay, so not gonna lie, I actually don't like how this is kind of set up because, I mean, in terms of there's a clear staircase to heaven going on here, and I would like it to be. Whoa, what was that? What happened there? I would like it to be less obvious, and I kind of want to do that in the cube itself. So if collide with the wave X, let's see what I can do here. So all these are kind of set similar. Let's go 2, 1, and we can set this to 5. See, I don't, here, let me, actually, I'm going to change all these to Y or X of 3 because I want to see if they still go left and right or if they only go to the right. The speed is kind of weak. Let's go 1.5, that's fine. 1.5, 2, 2.5. All right, let's see what's up. Yeah, you see how like these 3, basically they clump together. One of the downsides of using random nodes, because it's not a pure random, it's a set random. So let's go in to 1.5, 1.5. Put that at a 2. Oh, maybe, I mean, yeah, let's put it to 3. I was trying to decide if I wanted to have one of the stairs just kind of stay in place, but I don't think that'll be cool. See, I do feel like that moves a little too fast, so I don't like that. 2. And it would be great if these had a. It would be great if these had a variable, so it could be 5 plus or minus 2. I feel like the wave speed of 2 is just too fast. That one is too fast. I don't like it. Is that 1.5? You know, just kind of looking for that like perfect feel. All right, let's go wave speed of 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. All right, and I think another good way to do it is to just tap down view and to just kind of go like this. So, sometimes a good manual move, sometimes just doing it manually will add a nice bit of randomness to it. Now, this is the truest form of random, just doing it by hand. Cool, I think. Let's save it and see how it looks. And I'm going to time myself as well. So the issue here is that if the ball doesn't get enough gravity or speed, then it's very difficult to move up the steps. You kind of need to go back down. And some of these are not even moving. I need to take a look at that. Like it's slowly running out of bounce. That does not make for a good gameplay experience. Okay, so I'm having an issue with gameplay. I have an idea. Let's grab some of these. I guess I could randomize it, right? Grab some of these, move it down. I have to move actually, shit. Control Z, and we're gonna move everything down like that. Like that. Yeah. I think you can see what's going on here. And bueno. Okay, cool. Let's give it a go. Let's see if this is any better. I mean, it kind of just changes it to be like a bouncing platform, which I have other levels like this, so it's not necessarily a staircase. Let's do that again. This time I'm going to time myself. Ready, set, go. Well, I guess it doesn't count if you die. So I think I'll probably just change this level, get rid of the whole, I'm dead. Oh wait, no, I can still be alive. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of the staircase and have this be more of a bouncing on wave moving tiles to get to the finish line. But the finish line, let's move it up here. And then we can spread all of these all over the place and see how that works or it doesn't work. Yeah, try to get rid of all these gaps. So what I'm going to do here is try to spread these out randomly and then look at it at a different angle and then also spread it out randomly. And by randomly, I just mean I'm eyeballing it. Looks good. I think one of my other levels is built similarly, so I'll have to change it later. Cool, and now let's just go to here. See, we got a lot going on here. This should be moved like this. And here I'm just like eyeballing it to see like these two look like they were too close. And then just trying to get rid of anything that looks like it is, I don't know, that just doesn't look like it doesn't fit. Like here, I feel like that these two items are too close to each other and they're on similar XY axes. Good amount of manual editing. Everything looks pretty good. All right, save it. Let's game it. What up? All right, let's check out this level. I feel like it's just moving too fast. So I'm gonna definitely slow down the wave speed on everything. That one's not even moving. This is a lot more fun, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I just thought of some great ideas. Super cool. And if you go too much to the left, you die. Let's go in, what is this? Platform bounce, wave speed 0.5. I'm gonna move it to X. So let's move this to 1. And now I'm just making some adjustments to, so here is one thing I need to keep in mind. If I am using this, what is the name, platform bounce cube, anywhere else in my levels, this will have a direct effect. So, yeah. Demowing the lawn, but it's like the lowest lawn setting I've ever seen. Okay, let's try it. Save it. So this one feels like it's still moving too fast, and now these are kind of, I don't think I like, I'm gonna move this to 0. I mean, they all look like they go in the same direction. They all go to the right. So this is definitely, it definitely has an effect here. So wave 1.5. All right. All right, let's just do this. 0.5, 4, 0.5, -4. 1, 2, 1, -2. Let's go -0.5 just to. And I'm dead. Like, my skills should be better than that. He's moving around. See, my concern is that this level is too difficult. And I can ease those concerns. Let's see what happens if I just do this. I grab all the platforms. And we'll make the squares 3 by 3. So they're like even bigger. Yeah, I think this is going to help with the level of ease. Yeah. See, if you die, you shouldn't be dying. I mean, I guess you could still die, but now, save again. Always want to save. I'm going to add some dynamic enemy pyramids. I'm going to go ahead and do something like that. So this will just add a little spice. You've got to be careful like where you land. All right, let's take a look. Love it, and I want more of it. So let me just go into these enemy cubes and make sure if collide with defeat character, remove. Okay, so if they fall to the ground and they hit this big gray thing, then they disappear, which is perfect because that's what I want. And next, I also want to add, so I want more of those, and I want more of these as well. And what this is, it just, adds a little diversity, which is, in my opinion, always a positive. So let's go ahead and add just like a good amount of these. I mean, I should be doing more to try to make it a little bit more random, but at this point, I feel like I'm just going a lot slower than I usually would. So I'm just doing this and have it go quickly. Save it. It totally feels like the randomness to it isn't that great. So, see, that didn't work. I don't like it when that doesn't work. A couple things. Let's go ahead and add this. And then, I don't know, maybe just like place these on top of squares. View, top of line. I'm going to Control S. Always good to just do like extra amount of savings. Go like that. Good. And here I'm just placing them on top of the cubes. See, things get kind of trippy when you try to figure out exact angle. So this is -10. Yeah, so that looks good. Although this is x -10. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do to help confirm the location point is by clicking the cube below it and checking out the X and Z location. The Y I'm not so concerned with. Actually, yeah. And at the same time, I'm going to try to do this quickly. So here we go. Honestly, I feel like this is going to take a really long time. So I'm trying to find out how I can do it faster. Yo, what's up? I wish there was timestamps on these messages, because it says nobody's viewing. I don't even. What's up? Making levels. The slow and tedious, monotonous way. I feel like I gotta put these triangles like in these platforms. Sometimes 3D is just a pain, man. Like I can't even tell where is what. All right, I'm gonna save it and try it again. I mean, I feel like a lot of the oh, that can be. I forgot that could happen. All right, BRB. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do these minor adjustments later. Let's take a look at level 4. Move this all the way to the back. Let's grab all of these. And copy. Wait. Let's grab these two and copy. That way it can keep the pattern. Like so. Shit. Something like that. Let's give level 4 a go. Wait, save it. So I like it. I do feel like it's a little bit too bouncy, but I guess that's okay. Oh man, okay, so it gets kind of difficult. Like doing this a little bit is, yeah, I kind of wish it was easier. So to make it easier, I'm gonna go ahead and grab all these side platform bounces and just like make them big, just make them super big. So right now they're 1.5 by 1.5. I'm gonna make them 3 by 3, double the size. And I don't think they move. I think they just kind of stay in place. And I can move these around. Looking good, looking good. I don't like this one. Move it like that. Oh, let's get that. Cool. And let's give it a go. Man, I like that you can just like bounce your way through, but I feel like that's kind of cheating a little bit. Cylinder, where is a cylinder? And what's the bounce on this bad boy? Bounce of 6.5. That's not bad. That's not like, I felt like that's okay. I'm gonna move it to 0.55. And actually let's see what it's made out of. This is, oh, wait. Kinematic cube 1. And yeah, this is a bounce of 0.1. So it's definitely the cylinder. Let's give this a go. And you can just, if you wanted to, you can just do this. I will most likely add black enemy pyramids on these because I don't want you to go that way. I think it's, but what do you think? I don't want the player to use the bounce platform unless they have to. So to help ensure that, I will cover all of them with black pyramids. Okay, let's go level 5. Move this to 100. Does that work? Let's see. Okay, so I like this and I don't like this. So one thing I'm going to do is grab things from level 1 so that so the objects can be going both left and right. No, yes. Let's take a look. So this is spawn cube 2, and I have 3 of them, which means I must have accidentally copied. So let's just delete these. Cool, and I'm going to save. So let's grab this, and okay. First, I'm going to copy and put this over here. And this one I'm just going to put into the cube and then do 0, 0. And then it makes it in the center. So if I were to, and let's take a look inside this cube, and okay, cool. Here it's just spawning kinematic cube 2. So I'm going to move this over here, and then I'm going to take this, and let me grab, here we go, move X negative direction. Okay, and now I'm going to take that and this cube, and I'm going to move it here, like that. And then do something like this, 0, 0, 0. So it puts it right in the middle. What, did it not do that? Okay, so this thing is at x7 on the right, y0, z of negative 5. I'm trying to make this cube the child. Okay, there we go. And since we got that set up, I'm going to grab these, delete it, grab these two, deselect that, and then just kind of do something like this. Ah, shit. First of all, let me go ahead and make this, what is this size? Spawn cube is 1, 1, 1, 1. So let's go ahead and make this spawn cube 1, 1, 1, 1 as well. Let me just delete this in case. Cool. Let's go ahead and make that negative 6, I guess. 0, 1. Yeah, sure, why not? 1, y of 1, and x of 6. Negative 2, and then this is negative. Here, I want to see them side by side. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and make this negative 6 just to give it space because I want the player to have space. And do something like this. Oh. Cool. And yeah, nice. Cool. I just realized I can probably grab a couple of these. And then yeah, there we go. And let's grab these black cubes, black enemy cubes. kind of just doing it randomly. Copy and paste is the best. Oh, and let me just grab a big chunk now and copy and paste it again. Yeah. Cool. Save, and let's time this level. Oh, look at that. I actually don't like that, so let me just, I don't know, top view Y. Let's just grab, what is an easy way to move? Let's just test it. So look, you can touch it. Oh, I just touched it and I didn't die. So there is a lag time. I will need to test this on my phone because maybe making these levels too big is causing issues. And the black boxes kind of look like they're making the level a lot more difficult. I'll also have to go and change the progress bar for all of these. So that's it for today. I was hoping to get a lot more done, but these things take time, and I'll just blame it. And yeah, these things take time. So I think explaining my process is gives a good insight in what I would probably just do without even talking out loud. So being able to hear myself and figure out how I want to develop these levels and make them longer so that the player plays for about 45 seconds is slowly coming to fruition. I think I'm going to do this again tomorrow, not the live stream, but just editing or with the levels and probably time lapse record it. But so thanks for following along. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I will keep this live stream up for maybe 2 or 3 days and then take this video footage and edit it up as I like to do. And yeah, it's dinner time, so I gotta eat. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.